So it must be possible for life to appear on other suitable planets, of which there seem to be a large number in the galaxy. But we don't know how life first appeared. We have two pieces of observational evidence on the probability of life appearing. The first is that we have fossils about 8 to 3.5 billion years ago. The Earth was formed 4.6 billion years ago, and was probably too hot for about the first half-billion years. So life appeared on Earth within
Greetings, citizens of Tetris. It is your old pal Fan Dweller back with more classic Tetris Monthly Tap Masters for July 2025. Yes, it is indeed July 44th. Is that what it is? Yeah, it's July 44th. So I figured it's probably time to start wrapping up Tap Masters. And what we've got for you right now is, what do we have? Oh, we have a top 16 matchup. That's what we've got right now. Just one match. It's going to be a top 16 match between Masy and Bluescuti. This is going to feed into a top 8 match against the winner of Dog Playing Tetris and Trap Zone. And that pink match is going to be happening tonight. We got a lot of stuff happening today. This is just the tip of the well, it could be the tip of the spear, it could be the tip of the iceberg, the tip of something. And it is happening all day today. So, yeah, Masy versus Bluescuti, that is what we were doing. Let's just take a look at our top 8 situation so you can see where we're at in Tap Masters. We've already got Alex T in to the semis from the orange bracket. We've got JDMFX in from the green bracket. And all of this is going to be, or at least a lot of this is going to be filled in today. So, okay. So first, yeah, that little red bracket down there, that's going to be filled in. Match the top one. That'll be Masy versus Bluescuti, the winner of that. The bottom one, and that red, that is going to be filled with Dog Playing Tetris versus Trap Zone. We don't know when the match is going to happen between those two, but we will at least have those two people in the top 8. And then that blue bracket, that is going to happen. That is all going to be resolved today. The blue bracket is waiting on a match from blue bracket in the top 8. That's waiting for a match from Eyeball and Critical Lapis, and that will take on. The winner of that will take on Coster. That is all happening today. So there's a lot of Tap Master stuff going on today if you are a fan, which I am, which I should be since I made the dumb tournament. Okay, let me show you the schedule of what is happening today so you can just see. So Tap Masters wise, yeah, that Bluescuti Masy match now, that's gonna, that next Tap Masters, blue and purple, Eyeball, Critical, and Coster, that's gonna resolve into a semifinal spot. That's going to take place at 6 p.m. today, Central Time. That's 11 p.m. UTC, 2300. And then that pink top 16, that is going to be Trap Zone and Dog, and then we don't know when the winner of that will play the winner of this match we're doing right now. We also have Masters action happening today. That is going to be kickoff at noon here in Texas. That's 17 UTC. It's going to be Portal Alejo versus the winner of that match versus Guafi, and then a green bracket in Masters, 3:30 p.m. Central U.S. time, 20:30 UTC. Winter versus Dangler, winner. That's going to be winner. Anyway, Winter versus Dangler, winner versus Kirby, ID Kirby, not Kirby 703. That's going to happen, and then. Yeah, that'll be a top 16er. Then we do have a Das Masters bracket to close today. It's going to be Curie versus Joshua Tolles, and the winner versus Scotto. But anyway, Tap Masters. Let's take a look at our rules. This is a 32-player single elimination flat bracket tournament based on the 1989 version of Tetris, released by Nintendo for the Nintendo Entertainment System on NTSC consoles. Players can play an emulator or console so long as the game mechanics, spirits, and statistics are unmodified. They can use any controller so long as there's no big buttons or turbo functions used, whether electronical or mechanical. Biological turbo only. Level 18 starts all the way through. No line cap. We will be using same piece sets re-rolled in between each game of the match. Players, make sure your hertz and input displays are turned on, please. We will be playing best of 5s. The highest top out score wins. Can you imagine? If you top out, the highest score wins. Crazy. Best of 5, yes. First to 3 wins is the winner of the match. Do not receive any in-game advice. Do not pause unless the commentator tells you to. And if you do experience technical issues like OBS glitches or internet hangups, just keep playing. Assume your game counts and await further instructions from me. Do not pause and ask like, "Oh wait, you're gonna replay this, right?" Don't do it. Just keep playing, and I will tell you what's gonna happen. And remember, players, heed the spirit of tap. This is a jitter click tournament. Hyper tapping, classic hyper tapping, right? That's what this is. So it's primarily a single finger attack addressing the D-pad directly. You are allowed the assistance of one extra finger one time during a given piece movement. Hyper quick tap at the end, or you can start off the tap sequence or in the middle with that extra tap, but that's it. Okay, the winner gets absolutely something. That's a share in the prize pool, which stands right now at a very healthy $1,430. This is a fan-funded prize pool, everybody. So, you know, the prize pools, all of our prize pools are funded by 100% by you guys. This whole operation is driven by you. There's no sponsors. Nobody cares. Sponsors don't care. You guys care. So, if you want to contribute to that prize pool, you can. We've already reached our goal of top 8, so I'm happy. But if you want to pile on, use the Matcherino command while you're watching live on Twitch or on YouTube. That'll bring up some links to one that says tap or TM. That is the right link. Click on that. It'll take you to the landing page for this tournament with our prize pool partner, Matcherino. Top right-hand corner is where you log in. It says log in right there. It's easy. Click on it. Opens a thing. You can log in with your existing Twitch or YouTube account. And once you're in there, hit the mustard-colored button that says contribute to contribute. If you're watching after the fact, go to go.ctm.gg/tap prize. And thank you to everybody who has contributed to the prize pool so far. Y'all have been super generous. That's how to support the players. To support the channel, go to patreon.com/monthly Tetris, just like these people have done. We literally could not run all these tournaments. You know, we have literally 4 tournaments going on right now, and I am streaming all day on what is normally a day of work. Imagine I had a full-time job and had to stream these 4 tournaments. Wouldn't be possible, right? It's not possible. So thank you to our patrons and everybody else supporting us for making this possible. Big shout to Scott Gray, Jay Nueto, K9 Tacky, Corporal Shelby, Troy Dan, Kim M, Rope Potato, Kakit, Mila, and Jason. There's other ways to support us. You can use the support command to find some of those. You can also use super chats and stickers and super comments and super thanks and super this and super that over on YouTube, or you can also become a channel member or gift a channel membership or multiple channel memberships if you're so inclined. Over on Twitch, you've got bits, you've got gigantifying emotes and on-screen celebrations. Those all cost bits. You've got subscriptions. You can gift a subscription. You can give multiple subscriptions. You can use your Amazon Prime, Twitch Prime gaming sub on this channel. And again, thanks to everybody who is helping make make this channel limp along every single month. We're barely scraping by, but we are scraping by. So thank you to everybody making that possible. All right, I'm just going to dive right into our play scene. I don't know what anything looks like, so we'll go ahead and refresh everything, align the chats, and figure all this out. Please, Masy, please be here, because otherwise I just went through all that for nothing. I should just pre-record that. Okay, all right, Masy is here. Good, perfect. And then we just got to refresh Scooty, who is seed number 30. Scooty 30. And yeah, let me just adjust the cams, and then we will get started. And I'll drop you all some. Oh, I forgot to lock everything down before I went to sleep. Okay, ready? Masy is here. Okay. I don't know what Masy's ultimate playing position is gonna be, so we'll just worry about that while it's happening. What is that? Oh, that's ME. That's DOI. I got too many things going on here. There we go. Get that Scoots in there. Scoots McGroots. Scoots and the Maytals. No? All right. All right, we are gonna go ahead and give these players some pieces, and while they're putting them in, I'll clean up the scene a bit. Pieces are here, players. 9-5 D2 E6. Nobody knows Toots in the mate halls? That's okay. This is all very complicated. All right. We're looking good. That's all right. We're getting it done. We are getting it done. Cox Danny J says, hoodie in August is always a good choice. Well, you know, we don't play outside there, bro. Evesy with the Prime sub, subscribe for 21 months. Says, hi, Vandy. Vamos Maquizi. Thank you, Evesy. All right, the players, the pieces are in chat. Hopefully the players are in chat. 95D286. 95D286. Why is that seed checker doing that? Okay. The seed checker appears to be stuck. Why is the seed checker stuck? Oh, I know why. I know why. TM seed checker. All right, now it should work. There we go. Great job. All right, players. Pieces are here, so we would like to get started at some point. 95D286. Pumpy. Is there a line cap? No, there is no line cap. If you are a tapper and you can get to level 67, I want to see it. All right, let me refresh these things here. Okay. You think Alex is going to have a field day with the cap off? All right. Apparently, there's a very important message that Masy wants us to see. So let's just see it. All right. You want us to see it? Here you go. There you go. There's your very important message. Thank you very much. Okay. There you go. All right, we got two ready players, and I am eager to get today and everything underway and a little bit kind of over with. All right, 95D286. All right, 8s are correct. That is the big thing. Both players are ready. Classic Tetris Monthly Tap Masters. This is not a top 8. This is a... What is this? Oh, hold on. TM round. This is a top 16. I don't know why it said that. All right. Looks like both players are ready. Let's get them started in 3, 2, 1 Tetris. Oh, Masy fouled it. All right, we're gonna stop. Let's increment to A6, guys. A6. Let's increment to A6, guys. Go ahead and top out, Scooty. Go ahead, top out. Scooty, Bluescuti, please top out. We're going to increment to A6. All right. Yep. That's it. Good job, Masy. All right. I will start as soon as that text has left the board. Left the camera. All right. We get it. We're not going to leave that on there. Okay, thank you. All right. We are good. So let's go ahead and get these players underway. CTM Tap Masters Top 16. Masy versus Bluescuti in 3, 2, 1 Tetris. We're starting off with the IJI. All right. Okay. Make Scooty a little bit delayed here. Okay, we are good. Whew. All right, on the left side of your screen. Who is it? I don't know. Oh, wait, it's Masy. Masy qualified into this tournament with a 1.258 million. That was good for third place. Or third seed in this tournament. Not good for third place. Wouldn't that be a tournament? Just qualify in, you get third place. But in virtue of that top 8 seed, Masy does not have to start this tournament until the top 16, and that is right now. So this is Masy's first match in this tournament. 80,000 here for Masy. A big pile of squares right in the middle of the board. So already kind of starting off a little scary. So I don't know. I always feel like I'm not going to get through the intros when I see that starting off the thing. All right, we're good now. All right, we're good. I feel good now. But anyway, Masy, yeah, qualified into seed 3. First match in the tournament. Do I know Masy's PB? Oh my God, I don't know if I know Masy's tap PB. I don't think I ever got Masy's tap PB. Oh wait, no, I did. 1.28. All right, I did get it. 1.28 million. Masy has been a 2-time Mega Master, played in CTWC DAS this year and got into the top 12. I believe it was 11th place. Masy also made his Masters debut this year in May, and his DAS Masters debut this month. 195 for Masy, 187 for Scooty. And you've seen Masy, I think, at several of the France or Paris related regionals over the years. So excited to see Masy here in Tap Masters. On the right side, it is Bluescuti. whereas Bluescuti qualified in with a 1.092 million, average of 2. Of his best 2 games played in a 1-hour qualifying period, has a tap PB of 1.4 million. Got that 1.4 during the span of the tournament at some point. Not during the actual tournament, but during the time when the tournament happened. So congratulations to Scooty on getting that 1.4 with tap. 268,000 for Masy, 282 for Bluescuti. And Scooty, a 6-time CTM Masters event winner, the first Game Crasher. Lone Star champion in 2024. Excuse me. Was in CTWC's top 4 twice, including this year. So a good run for Scooty, also in 2023. Second in the Jonas Cup, CTWC's North American Dash Championship. 342 for Masy, 351 for Bluescuti. And Scooty, a 3-time Mega Masters winner, 6-time, of course, overall CTM winner. Or not a winner, 3-time Mega Masters player, not winner. Sorry, it's early. I'm a little off today. I did get enough sleep. I'm just... But also, yeah, Scooty has finished in the semis of Mega Masters twice. Did you know that? Kind of under the radar. 413 for Masy. Now 436 after Tetris. Scooty 433. So, yeah, Scooty with 2 semifinals appearances in Mega Masters, 2 semifinals appearances in CTWC. Scooty's having a good run at Tetris since he has begun. 462 for Masy, 439 for Bluescuti. Yeah, sorry. Sorry, I misspoke on the internet. Sorry. Tetris for Bluescuti, 463. There's another one, 486. So Masy right now, one burn line away from at 19 transition, but he's into 19 at 510. And there's a Tetris Masy. I'm drinking my morning coffee right now. The thing that's throwing me off is just this Tap Masters scene has got some weird elements. You notice that it had the Das Masters pre-roll in it, and so some of these buttons aren't working the way I expected to just because of, well, it's boring and annoying. All right, Scooty gonna fix the stack with that long bar. Ends up having forced into a triple, but reestablishes, get a Tetris, 594 for Bluescuti, 640 for Masy. Masy getting that square tucked in there, looking for a J. Oh no, that left side for Masy. So he's gonna have to bring this down several rows, which he has done, so he can now access that left side again. And okay, so Masy at least safe here for the moment. But no, spiring again. And yeah, these spires, man, they just killed it. So 684 top out for Masy. Bluescuti is good in game number 1. Okay, new pieces are here. 8096B5. 8096B5. That is an 8, not a B. And then it's a B, not an 8, right? So 8096 Bravo 5. Any pinners today? Nope. Danny gave up. What do you call a French guy who wears sandals? Philippe Philop. That's pretty good. I like it. 8096B5. All right, both players are on seed. Both players are ready, so let's get them started in game number 2 in 3, 2, 1 Tetris. Yeah, usually if it's a dumb joke, I'll have heard it before. Well, that's a new one on me. Deep Shock with the raid party, too. Thank you. Oh, I missed the tier 1 resub from Zella Zowie. Appreciate that. I missed it. Sorry. Dan V, Mark Driss, Tetris for Mario, DJ, Mr. Burrow, Super Kai, D. Bradley, everybody hanging out over on YouTube. Good morning from Texas, y'all. So, yeah, Bluescuti coming out of that seed 30. Oh no, that left side for Masy. What the heck? And that is an early top out for Masy. Scooty, you are good in game number 2. I don't know why my hearts aren't working. Oh, I do know why. Yes, this is one of the things that's throwing me off. Sorry. So, Scooty, you are good in game number 2. So, early top out. Masy kind of stacking high. Did not have burns on the left side or block that left side. And then just couldn't get anything down that long bar channel. And that is it. So, I got to rework these tap scenes. Okay. That voice ain't sounding so good for a 10-hour day. I don't know what you're referring to. It's my normal voice, Bacon, so. All right, the new pieces are here. When you're ready, players, if you need to take a moment, you can take a moment. You're the only match we've got. Maybe it's the just woke up voice. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
Hi there. Oh, I'll just do it this way the whole time. Hi, everybody.
All right, so the pieces are here. 7-3-FEA6. Scooty is sleeping. I think Scooty's taking a nap. All right, 7-3 FEA6. Looks like both players have signaled ready, so let's get them started. Game number 3, Bluescuti up kind of a quick 2-0. So Masy needs to win this one to advance or just to continue on in this match and tournament. All right, Scooty started it. Yeah, go ahead. That's fine. That's fine. I think sometimes players have more trouble starting a game than actually playing Tetris. Definitely in Stupid Tetris Monthly they do. We've had so many redos and restarts. Players just can't. Oh, look, we got a floating Mino on Masy's side. What the heck? I love that. Masy is a former winner of a, I forgot to mention, I should have told you that, but is a former winner or is a winner of a future circuit in March of this year. Did you know that? Future still exists and is being played. Thanks to Crinkle and Chiller for keeping that alive. Chiller back in the day, Crinkle now. 118 for Bluescuti, 144 for Masy, and of course all the restreamers. All right, Masy with the Tetris 190, 141 Bluescuti. Torpedo Runner, first time chatter. He's been there for Scooty. Says, what did the pirate who just turned 80 say? I'm matey. Oh, get it? But the problem with that structure of that joke is you said the word 80 in the setup. So you should probably say, what did the octogenarian pirate say, right? Just, you know. Oh, I'll give you some notes. 233 for Bluescuti, 217 for Masy. All right, Masy long bar into the middle to help build the stack. Long bar over Tetris. Masy 263. Tetris Masy 308, 281 for Bluescuti. Here is the Tetris Masy 354, 324 Scooty. So both players rolling right now. I mean, not rolling like Tetris rolling, but they are moving smoothly and swiftly. They better not be rolling. All right, we're gonna look. 350 for Bluescuti, 400 for Masy. Tetris Scooty 397 through 80. That is a good score. 422 for Masy through 87. That's a pretty good score too. Another Tetris 445. Oh my God, you guys, come on. You thought a pescatarian was a sect of Christianity. I mean, it makes sense. Read some books, guys. You got to read some books. Gotta get off that internet. No books in Kansas? No, you probably burned them all. 430 for Bluescuti, 497. There is the Tetris for Scooty, but he's going to make a couple of gaps after a couple of misdrops. So we'll see how he's going to deal with this. Masy, though, motoring right along 546, so this is going to allow Masy to get some separation. Now, of course, Masy 10 lines ahead right now. All right, Masy is into 19 at 6:01. So this is really exactly what he needs after that second game. Just to get in with a good high transition. All right, now skimming a Tetris there for Scooty into 19 at 562. Pretty healthy transition as well. Tetris Scooty, there's another one, 613. All right, Masy up fairly high on the board, gets a long bar over Tetris. Here's another one waiting. Tetris Scooty, 638. All right, Masy needs a, yeah, there it is, J for the left. Long bar to the right, Tetris, 706, Masy. Skimming a Tetris, Masy, 735. Maybe not an official skim, but it looked like it. All right, Masy trying to unblock the well. All right, nice long bar, couple of them, and wants one more. And there it is. Masy with a T-spin leave there. He's not going to use the first T for the spin. Uses the second one, though. 762 Scooty. Masy, a couple of long bars into columns 8 and 9 to get Tetris ready. Another one for the Tetris, 816, level 25. There's one, Scooty still on 24, 9 lines back and ahead. Oh, the delayed burn with the line spin for Masy. You love that. 10 out of 10. Tetris Scooty 860. So, you know, when Scooty's 10 lines back, he's ahead by about 10,000 points. So we are approaching level 29. And that will be the last speed increase. There is no additional super kill screen implemented anywhere, so players can get to and through level 29. They can play as long as they want to. They are so close right now in score. The problem is Masy just might run out of runway here, depending on what Scooty does. So A26 max out for Masy. He's got room for one more Tetris before 29 hits. He's going to get it. A63. What can he pile on here post 29? And he's still kind of building here, so. So A81 for Bluescuti and A81 for Masy. So A89 Tetris for Scooty, B02. He's got a 1.1. And Masy into level 31. And oh no, that square to the left is probably going to sink him. And Scooty is ahead with a B41. And that is going to do it for Masy. Scooty coming out of seed number 30. And is going to make it into at least the top 8. So, oh, the line spin for Scooty. What the heck? A tapping line spin on 30. for Scooty just to cap this off. So a 1.1 level 30. Masy got into 31, double max outs, double 30 plus. I mean, that is absolutely bonkers for a last game, but it is going to be Bluescuti moving on to the top 8. So GG's to you, Masy. Far too short time in this tournament, that's for sure. But we definitely hope to see you in subsequent events. Probably not the way Masy wanted to go after getting it that top 3 or that, top 8 seed. But yeah, moments of brilliance from Masy, so you can see why he got that high seed. So hopefully we will see Masy in subsequent events, but I know we will see Bluescuti continuing on in this event. So GG's to you, Scooty. You played great. What an amazing last game as well. So let's go ahead and report this. We'll show you what the bracket looks like as a result of all this. And if the website would respond to my actions. All right, it will. All right, so that was 3-0 Scooty. Seed number 30. It's bonkers. Now, it is Bluescuti, but I just don't expect, Scooty, I don't know how long he's been tapping. Well, like 2 weeks? I mean, for goodness sake. All right, let's show you the bracket that results from this. We'll show you maybe this one right here. Yeah, we'll show that one. All right, Bluescuti is into the top 8 on the red part of the bracket. And Scooty will play the winner of the pink side of the red bracket, Dog versus Trap Zone. That is happening tonight. Didn't Scooty start tapping in like 21? I guess so. But I don't know how much time he's put in since he started rolling. But he was probably tapping on Game Boy, right? Anyway, yeah, so that is what we're going to do tonight. Dog playing Tetris versus Trap Zone. The winner of that will take on Bluescuti in the top 8. The rest of what we got going on today, yeah, Tap Masters. We've also got that blue and purple top 16 to do. Eyeball versus Critical Lapis. Winner takes on Coster. That will result in a semi-finalist. And really, in Tap Masters, we'll just have one more match to go until we have a settled semi-finals. The next thing we've got today is Masters prelims. We've got one at noon here in U.S. Central Time. That's 1700 UTC. It's going to be Portal versus Alejo. Winner versus, winner versus Guafi. And then at 3:30 U.S. Central Time, 2030 UTC, we've got another Masters prelim. Winter versus Dangler. Winner versus ID Kirby. And we got those 2 Tap Masters kind of partials in the top 16. And then we've got a Das Masters August prelim. Curie versus Joshua Tolles. Winner versus Scotto to finish off the day. And there's more. I mean, there's like tomorrow we've got stuff here. If I move this around, let's deconstruct my scene a little. Whoops. We've got, let's see. Oh, that's 7 p.m. Yeah, I don't know why that says, is that a red or a yellow? Anyway, ignore that. That is incorrect. Wait, let me just make sure that is actually correct though, now that I look at it. Oh, the yellow prelim is tomorrow. That's Sharky versus Of Means Egg. So ignore that. Ignore that. We got tomorrow a yellow prelim, not with those people and not at that time, right? That's tomorrow, right? Okay, there you go. And then after that, it's going to be the stupid Tetris monthly finale with Dog, Gerald, and Dylan. So that is what is upcoming. I got to fix all that. That is what is upcoming the next few days. So join us for all the Tetris fun. Well, that is going to do it for me for now. I will see you in a couple hours with these Masters prelims. I know. I got to stop reading books, start editing spreadsheets. You're right. Okay, let's thank everybody who needs to be thanked. Thank you to, we'll let this cycle back around. Thank you to these people who supported the stream during the stream. Twitch subs, Adam Irish, Pumpy Heart, Zelazawi, Evesy, thank you so much, or anybody who gifted those people their subs, and Deep Shock with the raid, appreciate that. Patrons, there you are. Thank you for supporting the channel, making sure this whole thing continues to operate, at least until it, it doesn't. But, we're having fun along the way. Okay. But thank you, Scott Gray, Jane the Window, Kanan Tacky, Corporal Shelby, Troy Dan, Kim M, Rogue Potato, Cat Kit, Mila, and Jason. Patreon.com/monthly Tetris is where you can go to support the channel. And also thank you to, whoever contributed to the prize pool at any time. So thank you, everybody. Okay, it's going to do it for me right now. We'll join you, I hope you join me, really, in a little under 3 hours. Actually, a little over 2 hours, let's call it. My word. All right, YouTube. See you later. Bye. And Twitch.